everybody, it is Caitlin here. Today I am making oatmeal, milk, and honey soap. And I'm using this fragrance from Nurture Soap. And I'm using the 2 ounces. It says no acceleration, light tan discoloration. And you could use up to 6% in the soap. And for vanillin, it's 0.17%. And I will also be using kaolin clay and oatmeal, which I have combined in this cup. And then in this cup, I have coconut milk and honey, which the honey sunk to the bottom. Let me move these back over here so I don't hit them with my stick blender cord. I'm not adding any extra colorant to it because the honey itself will discolor and the fragrance oil will discolor. So first I'm going to add in the kaolin clay and the oatmeal into my oils. And I'm going to stick blend this just until it's all well incorporated and there's no lumps. Alright, that is mixed in, and I'm going to now add my lye solution, which is warm to the touch, but it's not burning me. I'm going to go ahead and let that sit in there, and I'm going to pour it in. I mix my lye solution outside and I let it cool off out there a little bit, and then I bring it inside to make the soap. So my lye solution is now in. Clean this off, stick it right back in there. Back up, buddy. And I'm going to stick blend this until I get light trace. It's all incorporated now, but I want to stick blend it a little longer until I see a little bit of a trail left behind from the stick blender. Okay, it's a very, very, very light trace right now. And I'm going to now add in my coconut milk and my honey. And a lot of the honey sunk to the bottom. So, let's get that. This will speed up the process, having a lot of the sugar in it between the coconut milk and the honey. And it'll heat up the batter too. So it will gel for sure. I'm making a mess. Okay. Now I'm just going to stick blend this a little bit more. Perfect. It's a little bit of a thicker trace, but still maybe light to medium. And it is warming up a bit. So now I'll be adding the fragrance into it. And it just smells so fresh, clean. And you can kind of see it discoloring. Which is fine because I didn't want to color this soap at all. I just kind of wanted to let the ingredients do what they wanted and just leave the bar of soap be simple. For a simple soap though, it sure does have a lot packed into it. It's going to be really, really good for eczema, psoriasis, stuff like that. If you tend to get dry hands, especially now that it's getting colder out, it'll be excellent. And that is a nice creamy color. And if you can see that, I don't know if you can, but there is still a bit of a line left behind from the spatula. Hey buddy, what are you doing over there? What? Alright, so this is pretty well incorporated. I'm going to stick blend it for a couple of seconds just to kind of thicken it up a little bit more. So when I pour it, I can add a little bit of a texture and a pattern. On the camera, it looks much lighter than it does in real life. In real life, it's a peach color. Perfect. I'll just clean this off. I keep dipping it in. Okay, let's put that over here. All right, so that's pretty much it for the batter portion. So I'm going to go ahead and move it over. And I'm going to lay my mold down here. I'm just going to pour. Ooh, that makes me nervous when it all comes out fast. I'm going to stop, smack it down before it's too full. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm actually going to pull it closer because my light gets in the way of filling it up. Alright, that's all I'm going to fill it up for now. And I will fill it up a little bit more once it thickens up. A little more. And I have here some bubble wrap that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm only going to put it on one side. Excellent. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to let it thicken up for a couple minutes and then I will bring you back. I will put a little bit more texture over on this side and then I'll put a little bit of oatmeal on it and then it'll be all done and I'll bring you back in one moment. Okay, I'm back. I added a little bit more soap onto the top of this. It's still a little bit runny and it doesn't seem like it's thickening up as quick as I wanted it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my whole oats to the top. It's a very messy soap. Okay. And because I have so much, well, not a lot of soap batter left, I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to show you, I got this little mold from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to scrape my bowl. Scrape it out. And I'm just going to add that soap. Whoop, a little too much. That's okay. And I'm going to go to a second pumpkin. And to a third pumpkin. And these will just become little samples. Okay. My bowl is all scraped out. I'm going to go ahead and take this, slide it across. And wipe. Perfect. Okay. So I ended up getting 3 little pumpkin samples. They're about a little bigger than a quarter and smaller than a 50-cent piece. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over here. I'm going to clean up my mess, clean up my mold, and then I'll bring you back. One moment. Okay, so this is my oatmeal, milk, and honey soap. Hopefully I could unmold it tonight and have the video up tonight or tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday for you. And then there's my 3 little tiny samples. And I will bring you back for the cut. One moment. Patrick, come here. Cheese. You're weirdo. Don't play with Mommy's pump pieces. All right, say bye.
Bye.
And it didn't fully gel. It did a partial gel, but I'm okay with that. Still pretty. It's very plain, very basic. I'm gonna finish cutting these and I'll bring you back. There's the bar. All right, so there's the final bar. And I'll bring you up for a close-up. And there you have it. Oatmeal, milk, and honey. Thank you for watching.